Welcome to Mexico. I am in Puerto Vallarta. I am so sorry if I butchered that. So, I had a camera mishap here and I had my camera was recording me in auto speed and for fast motion or something like that. So, I ended up recording myself extra fast. So, I had to slow down this clip and I have to do a voiceover because I recorded nothing that I was saying right here. So I was pretty much talking about the airport and how crowded it was. So obviously, no one was afraid to travel to Mexico because there were a lot of people, a lot of tourists. Also, the flight went well. The resort check in was great. I love the resort that I was in. This is actually the next day because when I got in, I was exhausted. I pretty much passed out. I want to warn you guys of hagglers when you get off the plane in the airport because we had a really bad experience like later in the trip. So if it was kind of like a timeshare kind of thing. So if you want to hear about that, let me know. But yeah, avoid those at all costs. All right. Now, if you just want to go to check it out and see what it is, the workers were great. It was one of the managers that was actually terrible, like absolutely atrocious. But yeah, my flight in was great. Everyone was amazing. I love Mexico. No problems at all from, the people, the locals. I did talk to a lot of the locals. We talked to locals when we got there, about what was really going on in Mexico and everything like that. And they were kind of putting us on to what was happening that isn't in America's media. So, yeah, I got some footage here to kind of give a rundown of what it looks like while I was there. I did lose some of the footage because, again, the camera was doing something very tricky. So, yeah, overall, we got some good footage. I'm going to take you guys to shop a little bit with me. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. I appreciate y'all. I really hate that I didn't get my footage here, but this is not the only clip that this happened with. So here I am, dressed, getting ready to go. I'm pretty much talking about how Mexico loves my skin because look how good my skin looks here, and I don't have like anything on my face like at all. Just wash my face and go. But this is right before we head out to explore the city. So here I am walking to the elevator. And then you're going to see the resort I'm staying in. Of course, slow down. It's a really beautiful, classy place, and I will link it in the description box. But such an amazing place. It was so pretty, so nice. I may do a separate review for the resort. So this was the ride to um through the city. As you can see, I wanted to get some video. Now I was sitting in the backseat of an Uber. The footage that I got going to the airport is a lot better because I was sitting in the front seat. But this was the best I could do from the Uber, okay, without looking like a maniac. But as you can see, it looks nice. We are in the resort area right now, but you'll see a little bit more of the how the streets and stuff look in the later ride. But yeah, this is what we have. Of course, once again, y'all, the camera had for some reason was recording everything in fast motion with no sound, so I had to slow this down so you could really see. I believe this stops because I eventually end up catching it when I get to the mall. Something told me to make sure it was recording right. I don't know why, but something told me to make sure it was recording right. So I went and looked at my recordings and I saw they were all in fast track. So I did adjust it halfway through the video. So the entire video isn't like this. Thankfully, thank goodness. But yeah, this is pretty much how it looks. Again, all of our Uber drivers that we had drive us around were great. I've been working on my Spanish, so a lot of stuff I've been able to communicate and everything like that. When you go to other places, it's always good to learn the basics. So this is fast motion again here. went to the mall. It is a little touristy here, very touristy area, but very nice area here. So this is the entrance. Also, I was not by myself for this trip, so I don't want to make it seem like I was. So this I kept it sped up. But these are the alcohol bottles, y'all. It's like if I had more space, like not even like in my luggage, but at my house, I would have bought a whole lot of stuff from here. So I'm kind of glad I didn't have the space. But this was one of the liquor stores in the mall, and everything just looked so like pretty and antique. I am obsessed with Day of the Dead stuff. I am absolutely obsessed with the movie Coco. Like, yeah. So there were like little figures and stuff that I really wanted to buy, but I didn't. So I'll be collecting things once I find a place when I'm ready to settle and buy a house and all of that. But yeah, this is one of the stores we went into. As you can see, you see my mom, my sister. You see my sister with the fire ass braids. She has. Yeah, so we're just looking around. We ended up getting some souvenirs here. This is us like looking around and all of that. I ended up getting, I think I do show you in the video what I got, but I didn't get a whole lot. Anywhere I go, I like to get a magnet, and I have a ton of magnets of different places that I've been on my refrigerator. So this is just us looking around. My mom wanted to bring some things back for my other sister. Yeah, see? And I got some pesos. Yes, but that was the super cute magnet that I got. I told y'all I'm obsessed with Day of the Dead stuff. As you can see, I'm videoing this other stuff that I wanted, and I wanted to take it. But yeah, I wouldn't have had the space for that at all. So this is a jewelry store we went in, and my mom ended up buying some ruby earrings and a ruby I think a necklace, but I'm not quite sure. But yeah, as you can see, these statues and these figurines, super dope, y'all. Like, I love stuff like this. An elephant, a dragon. I was talking to them about how great that dragon would look in my home. Plus, my son and I are both dragons in the Chinese zodiac. So I'm obsessed with owls. So I had to zoom in on this. I loved it. It's just like, oh my gosh. Whenever I buy my first house or wherever I settle, I'm going to make sure there's going to be all kind of stuff there. But my mom, I know she got some jewelry, but I did not. But there were a lot of things that I wanted to get. Look at these little turtle figurines, y'all. Here's some artwork that, once again, was just super dope. It was so many things here that I loved. Here's the food court, or part of it. I did not get to try the McDonald's. I like to try McDonald's in other countries because it's like totally different than America. But this is another store you went into to kind of check it out. I was looking for a hat, couldn't find one. This is a cool market type place. My mom here is telling me she doesn't want to go in because she doesn't want to spend a whole lot of money. But I went in there looking for Mexican candy, and I didn't find what I was looking for. But I did find some pretty good snacks to try. What I like about Mexico is they have like sweets labeled. Like, if you look on there, I was trying to show y'all. Yeah, there it is. It has like lots of sugar, excessive salt, excessive fat, etc., etc. So that is dope. I actually really, really like that. I got that Reese's thing for my kiddo. Now, this is the restaurant that we tried. Again, very touristy. Not really my thing, but it was my mom's first time in Mexico, so we kind of wanted to give her, kind of a touristy experience. But the restaurant was actually really good. You see how pretty it is. This was inside the mall we went to. So yeah, it was a pretty good experience. We had a really, really good waiter as well. Those drinks were too much. Like, Look, I'm not an alcohol person. And if you're like me, I like my drinks to not taste like alcohol. And those tasted like straight tequila. So if that's your thing, my mom and sister love them. The appetizers here were delicious. Everything was really good. There is our main courses. My mom got fajitas, my sister got risotto, and I got I think those are fajitas. I can't remember. Yeah, I got the combination fajitas. Everything was really good. That is our ticket that I'm showing you guys. It's in pesos. Again, I've never spent this much eating somewhere in Mexico, but this is a touristy kind of place. So I don't know what happened with the other footage, but I had my camera set in some type of weird setting, and so my camera was actually recording fast track, and I don't know why it was doing that. But we are back from walking around. I did record. Hope y'all enjoyed the recording of riding back to the resort. As you can see, like, it is same. But we will be getting some more footage tomorrow because we will be venturing further out tomorrow. And tomorrow is our last day that we're here. So yeah, stay tuned for that. I may walk around the resort and show y'all the resort. The grounds is so pretty, y'all. Hopefully I can get some sunset images as well. But yeah, that's where we at, y'all. So yeah, I didn't get any of that. I'm one of those people that I like to enjoy moments, and I'm not really good at taking pictures of everything and capturing everything. So I'm learning. So this is just a video that I took because some people wanted to see how it looked. How it looked on the streets and driving, and with everything in the media, it was saying that there was a lot going on. So this is a little bit of the trip that we took driving around. This time I was able to sit in the front and get some really good footage. And keep in mind, this is around a bunch of resorts. But we weren't there for very long. I really wish we could have spent more time there, but we were really rushed too. So that's another reason why I didn't get as much content as I wanted to. But I'm learning. Okay, I'm learning to snap pictures, but I'm just heavy into enjoying the moments, and not trying to worry about or care a lot about the aesthetic, more so the experience. But enjoy this ride, y'all, and I appreciate you for watching. And let me know, comment below anything else you want to see. Hit the like, the subscribe, and all of that. Enjoy the rest of your video.